hovering towns, divine figures.
This is blowing my mind. Is that not an angel or what?
And sights that we can't quite make sense of. NASA may have unlocked a doorway as strange events are unfolding around the world. So keep your eyes glued as we reveal the unbelievable moments that will leave you shocked.
Is that Jesus Christ?
People walking down a road had an unforgettable experience when a figure suddenly appeared in the sky. Everyone glanced up to see a radiant, robed being glowing with an otherworldly light. The entire town was captivated, unable to look away from the majestic presence. Rumors of a divine encounter spread quickly, sparking a lot of speculation. Some even believed it might be the return of Jesus. However, as the figure vanished, the true nature of the sighting remained a mystery. Virgin Mary. You'll need to squint for this one, but trust me, it's worth it. An old video from 2011 captured something truly extraordinary in the skies over Africa. A glowing humanoid figure appeared, leaving locals absolutely stunned. The light was so bright it was hard to make out details, but if you look closely, you'll notice what looks like a robed figure. Many believed it to be the Virgin Mary, with some people crying hysterically in the background, convinced it was a divine sign. Cross in sky. This brightly lit figure made an unannounced appearance in the Russian clouds and left people scared that Jesus had been resurrected and the apocalypse was upon them. Well, I understand seeing this bright crucified figure outside your house is not a very peaceful sight. Many started preparing for an impending catastrophe, while others avoided going outside. What happened next remained a mystery as the clip cut off without revealing anything. But since there's been no news, we can only hope everything remains safe. Beast or angel?
Really make it out right there, right to the left of this hail cone.
This scene feels ripped right out of a blockbuster sci-fi film. A driver managed to capture an unbelievable moment. A colossal creature descending onto a distant mountain. The being appeared to have an eerie, glowing orb behind its head. Could it be a halo? Its enormous white wings spread wide as it moved gracefully, trailing what seemed like a flowing tail. Speculation is running wild. Some believe it's an angel on a mission of divine retribution, while others think it might be a long-lost mythological creature stepping into our world.
Right to the left of this hail cone.
Cloud angel. A man was recording the peaceful Australian sky when suddenly something strange happened. A figure emerged from behind one of the clouds, revealing outstretched arms and wings. This angel sighting received a lot of criticism as people wondered how no one else spotted this glaringly obvious being standing on a cloud. But the recorder had no doubt that this was real, claiming that he barely managed to capture it on his phone camera before the entity disappeared. While skeptics continue to dispute the clip as edited, believers have firm belief in the clip's authenticity. Electric hand. We're all familiar with lightning flashes, but what this man captured on his camera was truly bizarre. A blue electric light appeared in the Arizona skies, shooting upward from a low-hanging cloud instead of behaving like a typical lightning flash. A close-up of the phenomenon revealed what looked like a giant hand appearing in the sky, where the light was seen going in. Some people speculated that NASA might have come up with a way to portal into another dimension. Meanwhile, locals thought it was divine punishment, a sign that God was angry. However, skeptics dismissed the clip as a hoax. sky giant. A man on an ocean cruise couldn't believe his eyes when he spotted an unusual sight in the sky. The clouds appeared to form a humanoid figure, with many saying it looked as if the figure was in a posture of prayer. The breathtaking scene quickly went viral, sparking all kinds of speculation. Some hailed it as a divine or angelic sign. Others, taking a more skeptical view, brushed it off as a coincidence, a random cloud formation shaped by the wind. Divine glimpse. Exactly a year before the global pandemic, COVID, struck. Something strange appeared in the sky in China, and people think it could be more than just a coincidence. Partly shrouded in the cloudy mist were these angelic figures with wings and all. Even more terrifying were the eerie sounds. The shocked witnesses reported that it sounded as if trumpets were being blown. Was this a warning? A sign that a disaster was about to strike? Well, most were convinced that this hinted at the coming pandemic, and to think that this appeared in China, of all the places, solidified the claims even more. Is that Jesus?
Is that Jesus Christ? Please.
A man was outside his house in Burbank, California, when he saw this. The unidentified shape in the sky looked like a person descending from the clouds. The shocked guy told his family he thought it was Jesus Christ. The figure kept getting closer and closer before disappearing behind the house. After the video hit the internet, the possibility of deflating balloons was raised as a potential explanation for the floating humanoid. However, when the guy went behind his house to investigate, he didn't find anything. Living near an airport, no drones were allowed, ruling out that possibility as well. So what do you think it was? A divine being or some otherworldly creature?
Is that Jesus Christ? Please.
Sky shape. Now this one's a real head-scratcher. A strange shape was seen slowly descending into the ocean. Its shape suggested a ship of some sort, either alien or of our own invention. The clip left the internet buzzing with speculation. Some thought it was a rare atmospheric anomaly. Others, however, pointed fingers at the secretive NASA, claiming they could be testing an advanced technology, with some even calling it a portal to another dimension. But its true nature remains shrouded in mystery. Divine clouds. Now, most people would argue this was just a random cloud formation. But seriously, what are the odds of it perfectly taking the shape of an angel in a clear, cloudless sky? Back in 2018, Danny Ferraro had what he called the most striking moment of his life while driving through Texas. He spotted what looked unmistakably like an angel-shaped cloud, complete with light dramatically shining around it. Say what you will, but Danny is convinced he witnessed a real angel that day. Here's another similar occurrence where someone uploaded a photo of a distinct angel-shaped cloud back in 2013. While some believed it was photoshopped, others were convinced it was genuine, claiming it was a message of goodwill from God. Fire-breathing beast. Looks like it's too late for us because someone just posted this on social media, leaving everyone talking. Just beyond the seaport, a massive beast emerged from the water. At first, it just stood there, but then its spine started to light up, and it opened its mouth to throw out a blue beam of light into the water. There is no way that this thing is a mere illusion or a hologram even. Naturally, people were terrified. However, skeptics brushed it off as CGI. They're going to be really sorry if this thing happens to cross into land. delicate angel. If you believe you know all there is to know about the skies, this video might surprise you. A man in Texas noticed a strange white figure in the sky. Initially, he thought it was just a cloud shaped like an angel. But as he kept watching, he saw it flapping its wings, revealing it was a living creature. Some people online speculated that it could be an angel or even a fairy, based on how delicately it moved its wings. Whatever it was, it shows that reality may hold more mysteries than we realize. Watching you. A social media user went live on March 15th, intending to capture a storm on camera. But what he ended up broadcasting was far more unsettling. Something strange appeared in the sky. It wasn't just the usual thunderclouds. It was something much more mysterious. The footage showed what looked like a dark figure floating in the clouds, with glowing eyes staring directly into the camera. It was almost as if the figure was aware of the live stream. The clip quickly went viral. People were left terrified, with some even wondering if this was a shadowy presence watching over them. The whole thing felt more like a scene from a horror movie than a regular natural phenomenon. Peaking giants. You know how they always say God is watching over you. But turns out, there's just a bunch of giant men looking down at you. That's exactly what one resident in New York City felt on a cloudy day. And he's got evidence to prove it. It looked like they were peeking down at Earth, while many would argue this was a cloud formation or a mirage. The local wasn't able to shake off that sense of being watched. Let me know your take on this. Galloping midair. It left locals absolutely stunned. A horse galloping in the sky. While it was just a misty silhouette, it was clear enough to make out the graceful movements of the animal. It seemed to run effortlessly above the clouds, leaving everyone in awe. Many believe they were witnessing a divine horse, claiming it to be a sign that a heavenly realm had momentarily opened up. And it doesn't stop there. Another clip making rounds on social media showed a similar sight, but this time, it was clearer against a blue sky. That brings me to this video.
Allah Akbar, semakin jelas.
Filmed by a shocked crowd of beachgoers. It featured an actual white winged horse gliding in the sky. This was no hologram or an optical illusion. It seemed very much real. The believers were overjoyed by the extraordinary sight, claiming it was a message from God. However, tech-savvy netizens pointed out that the horse looked mechanical, suggesting humans might be behind the thing. But the truth still remains to be proven. Magical City. Once again in China, locals experienced something bizarre in the skies of Hunan. The people rushed to film the shocking scene. Their excited voices can be heard in the background. This phenomenon, unlike the others, looked too real to be just a mirage. The buildings were so detailed that you can almost see the lights shining through the windows. After the video hit the internet, people started calling it a magical realm that floats above the clouds. But as of yet, the mystery remains unsolved. Live TV sighting.
Wow.
For the skeptics out there, this is going to be really hard to debunk. This viral video shows a woman finishing her report on live TV in a peaceful backdrop of woodland. That is until a mysterious light showed up out of nowhere. The cameraman alerted the reporter, who was baffled at what she saw behind her. The glowing thing could have been anything from a UFO to an angel, but the ethereal nature of the object led netizens to believe it was a divine being. or perhaps even a guardian angel.
Wow.
Sea serpent. Angelic horses and giant humanoid figures aren't the only things appearing in the sky. It seems like mythical monsters are coming to life as well, as this marine enthusiast oyster by the sea recorded. A strange shape became visible in the far distance. It looked like a massive sea dragon. And if you're thinking that might just be an illusion, wait till you hear it roar. While others remained skeptical, believers claimed it was a warning sign from God, with some even preparing for a catastrophe. Alien Reaper. Recently, a video surfaced showing what appeared to be a massive insect-like creature shrouded in mist, looming ominously over Beijing. The figure moved slowly, as if scanning the city for something or someone. It's hard to imagine such a jaw-dropping sight going unnoticed, but some speculate that authorities may have kept it under wraps. Others argue it's likely a high-tech projection or a clever digital hoax. Either way, the footage has sparked wild theories about cryptids, secret experiments, and advanced holograms. A sign.
Nobody will believe me if I didn't do this live, but I want you to look at this cloud in the sky. That's what, look at this cloud in the sky. Is that not an angel or what?
A man in South Carolina, Corey Heron, believed to have experienced an encounter with the divine back in 2016. And that encounter just might be the reason behind his instant fame. He posted a live video of a cloud that was shaped like an angel in the otherwise cloudless sky. Corey reported that he could clearly see a face, hands, and even the smaller details like feathers. Whether it was an actual angel or just a strange cloud formation. For Corey, it remains a guardian angel he would never forget. Possible Godzilla. Back in 2019, people were left debating if Godzilla could be more than just fiction. This seaside resort became the stage for something very sinister, when a giant beast appeared in the distance. Its shape was misty, and only its head was visible in the fog. It appeared to lift up its head as if roaring up to the sky. Perhaps it's time we leave this planet, or go completely underground. Or, as some suggested, it might just be a hologram created to scare people. What do you think? Single-handedly. If you've ever watched Attack on Titan, you've probably had your fair share of nightmares about man-eating giants. Now imagine this scenario actually playing out in real life. In a remote area, a guy was soaking in the peaceful early morning view when something caught his eye. A giant hand in the distance, reaching down to pick something up from an open field. To make it even more chilling, faint screams could be heard in the background. The video abruptly ends, leaving the rest to wild speculation. Netizens are losing it over this one. Some believe it's proof of titanic beings lurking in the shadows, while others think it's an elaborate prank or CGI. Another world. In 2019, a resident in Yantai City, East China, had a bizarre experience from his apartment window. He was enjoying a peaceful early morning view from the 13th floor, when suddenly he spotted something impossible. Buildings hovering above the skyline. The video he recorded showed towering structures, clearly man-made, floating just behind the clouds, and he wasn't alone in witnessing this bizarre sight. Locals were buzzing with curiosity. Some experts brushed it off as a mirage, but many people aren't buying it. They believe there's more to the story and that the truth is being hidden from the public. Floating City. In March 2018, China's sky became an uncanny stage for a floating city as people started calling it. The mirage left locals shocked. A clear silhouette of buildings and structures towered in the above. The strange footage fueled many conspiracy theories, where many believe the Chinese government was involved in secret projects. But experts explained that it was only a reflection of the city itself. However, the locals aren't buying it, with some even saying it looked nothing like the city. A closer look will tell you it actually doesn't. Instead resembles a castle. What do you think the authorities are hiding? Shapeshifting ship. A guy was out enjoying his time on the sea when a cargo ship came along, and things took a strange turn. At first, nothing appeared to be out of the ordinary, but then it started changing shape. Take a look at how its containers blur and morph into different shapes and sizes. Shocked, the guy posted the clip online, leaving netizens divided. Some suggested the ship was not ordinary, claiming it was either high-tech crafted by humans capable of changing shape. Others ruled it out as a mirage. Castlevania. Now this one looks exactly like Dracula's castle. At least that's what Chinese locals thought when it suddenly appeared in the sky. The massive silhouette seemed to tower ominously over the whole city, draped in a thick, eerie mist. The sight left everyone buzzing with theories. The popular opinion was that it was a mirage, a natural phenomenon where light bends to create optical illusions. But others couldn't resist pointing fingers at the infamous Blue Beam Project, claiming it was part of some secret tech experiment. With no official explanation so far, the mystery remains unsolved, leaving room for plenty of wild speculation. Alien Tripod. A residential area in Stockholm, Sweden, became a scene straight out of a mad sci-fi movie in 2019 when a massive creature appeared, towering over its buildings. The thing has 3 unusually long legs and a head with a shining light. Many even believed it was mechanical in nature, suggesting the thing might be controlled by someone sitting inside. Whether an alien or a human is still up for debate. Floating ship. Either this ship is actually floating thanks to some advanced tech, or it's a UFO pulling off the perfect disguise. That's what beachgoers in Gava, Spain, were left wondering when they spotted a massive ship seemingly hovering above the water's surface. The clip went viral in no time, sparking all kinds of wild theories. But, as cool as it looked, experts quickly stepped in to clear up the confusion. Turns out it was a Fata Morgana effect, a rare optical illusion where light bends due to atmospheric conditions, making distant objects look distorted or like they're floating. Still, it's fun to imagine what it'd be like if it really was otherworldly, right? Glitching Matrix. People are convinced this is more than just the Fata Morgana effect. I mean, for a ship to float this high above the water, it's only natural for people to question it. This bizarre phenomenon has been captured around the world, and recently someone snapped a photo of a huge ship floating on thin air off the coast of Cornwall, England. Despite the clarification of experts that this was a superior mirage, netizens insisted it was actually the Matrix acting up. Let me know your thoughts on this one. An optical illusion or something much more sinister? Group of angels. If you're still in doubt about angels, then this video might change your mind. High up in the clear sky, a cluster of white objects were seen moving rapidly. Zoomed in, they appeared to be robed humanoid figures. Many have called them angels, but why would they be moving in a circle, as if performing a ritual? This bizarre performance challenged people's beliefs about angels, and left them wondering if they operated in a group when they came down to collect souls. Skeptics were unconvinced, saying it could be a cloud formation or something of the sort. But I guess we'll never know until further evidence. Take off. A hiker exploring a remote mountain range stumbled upon something unbelievable, and the internet can't stop talking about it. The video, which has since gone viral, showed a glowing humanoid figure standing atop a mountain peak. Then, without warning, it launched into the sky and vanished into thin air. Theories are flying left and right. Some believe it was an angel, taking off after completing some celestial survey. Others think this might be a human who's cracked the code to interdimensional travel, perhaps even with help from NASA. And, of course, there's the crowd claiming NASA is actively trying to suppress the footage, only fueling the mystery. Cloud scraper. Back in 2018, as an airliner was approaching Kumamoto, Japan, a passenger spotted something outside her window. A massive shape appeared to be towering over the clouds, almost the size of a skyscraper. The thing was hard to miss. The mysterious white and gray formation just hung there, doing nothing. To be precise, it looked like a very narrow pyramid pointing towards the sky. People are divided. Some are claiming NASA is trying to open a portal into heaven. Others, however, pointed towards aliens, noticing the small orb-like objects at the base of the structure. Cloudy ship. A Californian local was having a peaceful walk in the park when he noticed something in the sky. In fact, it was too big to have been overlooked. I don't know if it's just me, but that thing reminds me of a massive marine creature. The man reported that the shape remained in the sky for a couple of minutes before disappearing. The obvious theory would be that this was an alien ship, as many believed, but it could as easily be one of our own vehicles camouflaged as a cloud. Hydra. On the island of Barbados, a man captured a terrifying sight. A giant snake-like creature with 4 heads was seen in the distance, crossing the southern part of the beach. As the video hit the internet, people started comparing it with the mythical beast Hydra. The guy claimed the creature disappeared after 15 seconds of its appearance. This led people to believe that it was just an illusion created by the light, while skeptics dismissed it as a hoax, saying such a massive creature appearing on our planet would have resulted in multiple reports. End times.
For us.
People started panicking when this video surfaced online, featuring a massive creature in some remote farmland. It looked like nothing we have ever seen, long-legged and hairless, creeping around slowly. Theory has it that some giant creatures have been prophesied to appear on Earth near the end of times, and many believe this is one of those creatures, while skeptics dismiss the clip as a hoax.
For us.
Sky in half. I don't think there could be any reasonable explanation for this. A guy recorded this out by the sea. The sky was divided by a clear line. Too precise to call it a natural phenomenon, it was cloudy on the one side, and on the other, not even a speck of cloud was visible. Naturally, people came up with all sorts of wild speculation, with many claiming it was the Matrix slipping up, suggesting we lived in a simulation. But what do you think this was? Putin face. While driving down the road, a group of friends had an encounter straight out of a conspiracy theorist's dream. A flock of birds was flying overhead, and, wait for it, they seemed to form the face of Vladimir Putin. Seriously, take a look and tell me that doesn't resemble him. Naturally, the video went viral, and, let's just say, the internet is in overdrive. Wild theories have flooded social media, ranging from secret government spy tech to ominous warnings. Some say it's just a freak coincidence, while others think it might be something more sinister. Giant UAP. Locals in Bangkok, Thailand were terrified as a massive object appeared in their sky. I mean, who wouldn't be after seeing this thing hanging over your head? The witnesses reported it appeared to be descending over the city. Now, I don't know how something this big could have escaped NASA's attention, because they were awfully tight-lipped about it. Netizens theorized that the space agency might actually be behind it, while others were convinced it was an extraterrestrial mothership. But, strangely, official word has been released on the clip, leaving the mystery unsolved. Moonlight. We've all heard of solar flares, but who knew the moon had its own version of a cosmic light show? Late one night, people poured outside to witness something bizarre. Strange flares emerging from the lunar surface. Naturally, it left everyone scratching their heads. Theories started flying immediately. Some speculated NASA might be involved, with whispers of hidden portals on the moon's surface. Others were convinced this was evidence of extraterrestrial activity. But there's been no official word, leaving us all in suspense. Of course, skeptics were quick to shut it down, calling the video an outright hoax.
What?
Cubic cloud. A pedestrian in a small town recently caught something that left everyone talking. A perfectly square cloud hovering in the sky. Skeptics quickly dismissed it as just an odd cloud formation, but it's hard to ignore how perfectly geometric it looked. Many argued that nature just doesn't work like this. The person recording the video even mentioned feeling an unsettling presence as the cloud hung there, adding a mysterious vibe to the whole situation. Of course, the internet exploded with theories. Some suggested it was a glitch in the Matrix. Others speculated it might be a cover-up for something happening behind it. Open discussion. This image has caused quite a stir online, with many people speculating that it might be a sign of Jesus' return. Here's what I found when I looked deeper into it. Residents of a town gathered when rumors of a divine presence in the sky went viral. An odd formation that looked like a prostrating human in the clouds left many thinking it was the Jesus' figure. People started praying, in awe of the strange sight. Do you think this figure was actually Jesus, or something that people imagined? Let me know in the comments! Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.